and we're back, and everybody's up and running. So let's try this again. Take 2. Fingers crossed. All right, so we're back. Brian, check. Kevin, check. Kaylin, check. We're all good to go.
Yes.
I'm good.
Why does Caitlin sound a lot like Mary?
She always does, which has made for some embarrassing phone calls.
Fine. All right then. So everybody is camped out on the hill above the cave, behind the brush. Who was taking first watch? Was it you, Lucas Mayshore, or was it?
'Twas I.
Okay. So let's. First watch passes. Already, huh? All right. The first hour goes by uneventful. And the second hour, you think you hear some things. You look around. You hear some owls hooting. Not much there. And then you realize that it's time for you to wake up the next person in line for the watch.
Okay. I go over and I shake Justinius awake.
Okay. I thought I was taking last watch.
Are you? Oh, that's right. You are taking last watch. Sorry. My fault. Go back to sleep.
So, do you wake the dwarf or do you wake the cleric?
I wake the cleric.
All right, you go ahead and wake up the cleric. He says, is it my turn already?
It is.
He says, okay. He gets up and...
Be alert. We don't know what's out there.
And then he goes over and sits by. Did you guys make a fire?
A very small one.
I did not. Well, yeah, we can make a small one. Not enough to really give a whole lot of light, but the only thing is that there's only half of us that can actually see all right in the dark.
All right, Kevin, you need to lay off the
The
sauce.
other half are at a severe disadvantage when it comes to that.
You sound like you're slurring. You got a good delay going on there. It's pretty awesome. Like, then I didn't make a fire. It's an advantage, man. Yeah, that's some significant delay. Your picture actually moved before you started talking today.
Now he's just going to refuse to talk.
All right, so second watch passes. The cleric comes over and kicks the dwarf, or awakens the dwarf. It says, it's your turn to watch.
He pushes away and says bugger off and turns over.
And the cleric just kind of goes back over and sits back down.
You can tell where she learned to roleplay.
I thought, just, with the voice and everything, I could have swore Mary was playing.
Did you influence that?
No, not at all. Not at all. So, interesting. Do you see the same effect that I'm getting with Kevin's picture today?
Oh, that's awesome.
What happened there?
It's like picture in picture.
That's kind of crazy.
Okay. Continuing on. The cleric goes through the third shift. That's, well, I might have to change that. And the druid is snoring. Oh. Mm-hmm. 42. The cleric, since all of you are asleep, you hear him yell out in the middle of your dreaming of hugging trees or fighting evil and doing good and or pilfering other people's pockets. You hear, "To arms, my brethren! We are besieged!" I was loud.
All right. So I take it wakens us?
I would say yes, because it was very loud, and you're sleeping near a cave that you suspect there to be goblins in. So, except for the thief, because the thief's probably a heavy sleeper. I would think the thief would be a light sleeper, though, but you never know. What say you, Morvain? Are you a heavy sleeper?
Yeah, I'm a pretty heavy sleeper. Yeah. Leans up and rubs his eyes, looks around, and then just lays back down.
Alright, so what do you guys do?
Well, I'm going to jump up and grab my staff.
Alright.
Which looks really interesting because in all reality, I'm thinking I'm probably skyclad right now.
Druids, they're wacky. Although, knowing that you were in an area where you might have to jump up and defend yourself, why would you get naked?
Yeah, that's
I'm jumping up and grabbing my hammer.
Yeah, okay, we'll say he has the armor on.
Okay. Alright, so, who's rolling initiative for the party again? Was it you, Justinius, or was it you, Lucas?
No. All right.
That was almost 30 seconds delay. I heard that.
What's that?
Between us and Kevin.
Oh, nice.
I was like, who's talking in the background over there? Then I realized it was me and you. And then I was talking, asking who rolled initiative, and then Kevin's like, oh, I did it, and then rolled. Half an hour later. Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me now, Kevin?
Okay. I can hear you.
20
Can
seconds.
you hear me?
Refresh, Kevin. Refresh.
So I just refreshed.
Yes. Can you hear me, though?
I can hear you. Am I still delayed?
No, you are not.
Wonderful.
No, you're not delayed at all.
Wonderful. We'll just have to deal without seeing my pretty face, folks.
Hey, you got a placeholder. That works.
That'll work. All right, so we rolled initiative. Yes.
Yes.
And I rolled a 5. You rolled a 4. So let's.
Yes. Which means,
Face our
whatever it
consequences.
is, I'm going to say nothing happens.
We all just stand there.
No. Nothing happens that you can tell. What do you do?
I'm looking around. I got 60 feet of infravision. I mean, I'm looking around to see if I see anything. Obviously we heard that, you know, to arms, my brothers, we are besieged. That tells me there's some goblinry afoot.
The cleric says, I saw movement towards that direction, and he points off to the left. From where
Is
he's
that
fishing.
towards the cave entrance?
Yes. It's like 45 off of straight down to the cave. Off to the left.
Okay. I look over. Is Morvain actually awake and standing, or is he still asleep?
Morvain's sleeping.
I kick the dwarf. Not hard, mind you. I'm not trying to kill him, but enough to wake him up and say, hey, get your lazy butt up. There's something going on here.
All right, Morvain, you've just been kicked.
He's gonna sit up. What do you want?
Everybody's like, there's something over here. Get up. What? So, roll initiative.
Sorry, I had to refresh.
There we go. Gee whiz.
Oh, you're killing us, Kevin.
My dice roll is off tonight. It's all
All
technical
right.
difficulties.
So, how do we want to do this? You see movement, infrared movement, moving through some of the brush off to the left, even further. More like 10 o'clock now.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing that you can quite distinguish.
All right. The druid and the cleric need to get behind us. We face in the general direction of where I think I saw something.
Okay.
And I need to extinguish, my goodness. I need to extinguish what little fire we have going.
Yeah, because you still have a little fire going.
That might make things a little difficult for me.
That's why I want you behind me.
If I can... Coulter.
Yes.
Fairy fire.
Yes.
Is that line of sight, or is that just
Area effect?
range?
I believe it's line of sight. Let me verify real quick.
I mean, I know how it works in the books, but not in the game.
Okay, so when the druid casts a spell, he or she outlines an object or creature with a pale glowing light. The completeness of the lighting is dependent upon the number of linear feet the druid is able to affect, about 12 per level, i.e. one man or two 3-foot kobolds. If there is sufficient power, several objects or creatures can be covered in the fairy fire, but one must be fully outlined before the next is begun, and all must be within the area of effect. Outlined objects and the creatures, including those otherwise invisible.
Yeah, it doesn't really say, and the way I know in the books, when I've seen them do it or read them do it.
Yeah. Well, it says even
they'll do
invisible
it.
creatures, so I mean, if you don't have line of sight on invisible creatures.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So, sure, I'll allow it.
So Justinius is going to ask Lucas to, give him a general direction, and then I'm going to pop fairy fire over there.
Lucas.
So I point Justinius towards the general direction of where we saw or where I saw the shapes.
All right, he points you over
Basically,
there.
I move him and physically point him in that direction. Seeing as how the fire is out and it's completely dark and he can't see squat.
Yes. Let's see. Hold on. You can't do it.
Why not?
They're twice as far as you are able to affect it with fairy fire. They're about 40 feet out.
Well, that explains why I can see them as vague shapes.
Yeah, because they're still kind of hiding in brush as they're moving. Morvain, what are you doing?
He's looking around. See, there's nothing there. He's going back over to lay down.
All right.
Okay, and Justinius, hearing Morvain move the other direction, goes, "What do you see?"
Wait, say that again?
Since Justinius hears the movement but can't see anything, he's kind of turning towards Morvain and going, "What do you see?"
Morvain?
Can she hear us now?
Sorry, I had to refresh. What happened?
I'm really loving Roll20, let me tell you. Justinius is asking what you saw, since you're moving around and he can't tell.
Well, I can tell you what I'm about to see, and it's the back of my eyelids.
Okay. So, who's in the front? Who's in the lead? Who's looking?
I am.
You're in the lead. Justinius and the cleric of St. Cuthbert are behind you, and then
Yep.
the dwarf is laying down.
Yep.
All right.
I'm sure conserving his strength lest he need to pounce at a moment's notice.
Or run away.
Please keep it down. I'm trying to sleep over here.
I'm about to invent the sport of football.
Dwarf throwing.
All right. Let's go.
Do I even need a roll?
Morvain, what's your armor class?
Leather armor.
Okay, no dex bonus.
No.
And prone.
Nice. Morvain just died.
No!
Too many charts, Let's see. Yes. So.
Uh-oh.
Morvain.
Oh, that's bad.
You are attacked for 6 points of damage from behind.
Oh.
You guys hear as a second warg, or at least what you can now tell is a warg, has come up behind and is now attacking the prone dwarf.
All right, I'm swinging with my hammer. Justinius, what you got?
I'm gonna keep it his back. So, figuring what I know about the woods and animals, I know that wolves, at least, will try to get you to turn one way and then have somebody else come attack you from the back. I'm going to keep facing the way we saw the other movement.
Okay. So then roll your attack, Lucas.
There it is.
Nice.
I saw that one.
Yeah.
I thought, Great, he missed and hit Morvain.
That would be good. All right, you hit. Roll your damage.
Nine points, yeah.
Excellent. You rolled a 1. So.
I rolled a 1.
All right, so you hit it for 9 points. It yelps. Morvain, you will be able to act next round.
With 0 hit points?
Oh, did she go down?
She's only got 6.
Oh, crap.
Jesus.
The dang thing bit me.
Hard. It wasn't like a little nip either. I mean, that was like sink your teeth into some flesh.
When enemies are nearby.
Oh, Jesus. All right, so the other beast comes running in.
Aha!
So let us do that. All right. Oh, that's funny. The first watch was supposed to go to Lucas. Second watch was supposed to go to the dwarf. Justinius was supposed to do third. And then the cleric was supposed to be fourth. Good times, good times. Okay, so now we know. All right.
There you are.
Oh yeah. So it runs up and tries to bite at you, Justinius.
Oh.
And what's your
That can't be
AC?
good.
8.
Yeah, I got you.
Yay!
3 points of damage.
I'm still up. I'm still up.
All right. So now you and the cleric have your ability or your turn.
I'm smacking the hell out of this thing.
All right. Roll your attack.
Maybe.
Oh. I saw that 20 for a second.
Yeah.
That is a hit. Oh wait, no.
Woohoo!
I take that back.
Oh.
That's a miss. What bonuses do you have? None? Yep, that's a miss. All right, now cleric attacks the ward. And hit. Oh wait, when you rolled your hammer, did you roll medium or large?
I thought I rolled medium.
Roll large. It was it's 1d4 and then 1d4 plus 1, right? For a hammer?
Yeah, 1d4. I think the 1d4 plus 1 is medium, and the 1d4.
So
no, wait a minute. What was my roll? Was it a plus 9 or a plus 8?
It was plus 8.
Then it was okay. It was large.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay.
All right.
So just to be clear, we have 2 wargs attacking us right now, correct?
And he hits for 6 points of damage. Yes. So, new round. Roll initiative.
You're killing me, Smalls. Literally.
Literally.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Come on! The game is rigged, man.
Yes, thank you, Roll20, for completely ruining our evening adventure. Okay, so...
After a weekend break, it'll be another character creation session.
Oh, there you go.
The ward that was biting the dwarf turns and attacks you, Lucas.
Bring it. Little puppy.
Oh, Jesus
You're
Christ!
crying out.
He had to say, bring it.
My, are you? Stop.
Oh.
All right.
Brian's laughing so hard that it killed his stream. It killed his broadcast. Hey, did you have any of those fate points left after you made your character?
I do, actually. I have 1 fate point left.
Well, hold on. Okay, so here's the deal. You can spend it right now and have me re-roll that crit. Or you can spend it after the damage is done and have me re-roll damage.
Re-roll the crit, please.
Okay.
Oh,
Slightly better.
Worth it.
Slightly better, but not a crit.
Doesn't even seem worth it.
Not double damage.
At least it's not double damage. Goodness sakes.
Because it would have been 8 points of damage if you had taken it, but instead you only take 4.
Well, that's alright. I can handle that. I'm not even halfway, so...
Alright. So then the other warg turns and attacks the cleric because he didn't like that he hit him with a stick.
He was a
Down,
bad
boy,
puppy.
down. I can see our next session starting with us in the town and them going, well, we sent 3 or 4 people out after this goblin last time and they just disappeared.
And all we find are the bloody remains of 3
Find
hardy
some
adventurers.
scattered clothes and weapons.
And it hits the
Oh,
cleric.
because they taste bad.
It hits the cleric. Of course it hits the cleric.
God, Jesus!
Oh.
Oh, goodness.
Oh
Okay.
my God!
I'm not dead.
I'm not dead yet. In fact, I'm feeling
You got a
better.
flesh wound.
I'm feeling better.
You'll be stone dead in a
We
moment.
hadn't had
Shush
one
up.
tonight. We hadn't had one tonight. I was feeling a little neglected.
Yes. You have to make at least one per hour. So we're right on schedule. Well, we're a little late,
Here we
but
go. We're a little late, but that's all right.
that's what you get with the technical difficulties. You get delayed Monty Python references.
Yes. This is an ex-cleric.
Too bad we don't have third level spells for a mage. We'll put 20,000
Oh,
volts through him.
Yeah, there you go.
He's just pining for the fjords. Oh yes, lovely times.
Yep.
Good evening.
I can't even do it, man.
All right, stand by. Hold on.
Stand by.
I think we killed Kevin. All right, so he's not quite dead yet.
Oh!
All right, so it is now the party's turn. Yes, probably. Probably. So who wants to go first? Who's going first? Who's got the...
Well, the thief is down.
Quarterstaff. You have a staff. Staff is 4. Hammer is 4. Yep, so one of either you or either Justinius or Lucas can go. Who wants to go?
May I?
Sure. I think Brian's locked up on my... No, he blinked. Okay.
No, I'm not locked up. I'm just sitting here trying not to die.
And I believe he's locked up on mine. And I also believe I get 2 attacks on this round with my hammer, so
Yeah,
I'm swinging at the one I
Lucas,
already
go ahead.
hit.
We know you're locked up on his.
Of course.
All right. Roll your attack, sir. Ooh.
Mom!
Let's see. So, what's your bonus to hit? Kevin?
I'm sorry?
What's your bonus to hit?
+5. I got it figured in there.
You hit. Roll your damage, sir. Oh, you kidding me?
Okay, but it's another 9 points.
Yes.
If this thing has more than 18 points of health, then
We're screwed.
You smacked it again. It is really, really mad.
you're kidding me.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to say that... Stand by. Let's go to the index for this one. Go. Okay. Are you kidding me? Okay. It stands its ground and snarls at
You're
you.
kidding. This is 18 points to the same warg, correct?
Correct.
All right, I'm using my second attack on it.
Hey, it is the second round, so you do get a second attack. Roll to hit. Oh, God. The dice hate you tonight. The dice hate you.
This is unfreaking believable.
449. So it's pretty close.
That's a miss.
You miss,
NPC.
and your hammer slips out of your hand. Hold on.
Because
That's
of course,
it's
not just a miss. Not just a miss, folks. For everybody watching, this is a critical miss.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Turn on the
that.
printer. I'm gonna have to print some character sheets, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so as you swing, your hammer flies off to the left behind you.
Oh, God.
5 feet.
Outstanding.
All right.
Justinius, I know you're hanging on by a thread, but oh boy, we gotta do something here.
I'm trying to decide whether I should entangle one of them or I should just try to hit it. I think I'm just going to try to hit it.
All right, to roll your attack.
And
Oh! God, Lee, that was close.
Nope, you missed. You would actually
You have no
only be
bonus to
able
hit?
to hit a naked man at that point. Or a naked woman. Or a naked child. Naked goblin.
I thought they were already
But definitely not a ward.
No.
Yeah. The cleric goes. He is going to attack.
Okay.
Hold on.
What's another pen and paper?
The cleric
A little pen and paper.
starts muttering a prayer.
That's about all that we can really have on our side right now.
And
Kevin, you heard Mary, didn't you?
No.
He said the cleric starts muttering a prayer. Mary said, yeah, it's to get me the hell out of here.
so horrible.
Yeah.
The cleric's going, I didn't want to be with these amateurs anyway.
There we are.
Just enough time for Coulter to kill us all off.
The thief's at 0.
Okay. And as he's muttering, he reaches over and grabs you, Justinius.
I didn't know clerics knew teleport, but I'm hoping.
And you gain 5 hit points.
Oh, I'm back up to full health.
Damn that little dwarf.
Like I said, I'm about to invent the sport of football.
There you go. Alright, so. And it is now initiative time. Oh, wait. Yes. No, initiative time.
Dare I?
Go for it. Yes!
Ho, 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 ho. I best not get my hopes up, though.
Yeah, he's going to roll a 1, too.
Last time I got cocky.
What did I say?
I don't know how, but you have loaded these die. They are virtually loaded.
Yes. I was like, let me write a script beforehand real quick. When I say this, automatically give me this.
Alright, so-
goodness.
Oh, Jesus.
Where are we at here?
Alright, so, I think... Yep. So, the one over by you, Kevin,
Yeah.
swipes at you.
Crying out loud.
I think that's a hit. I'm verifying real quick. Hold on. Yeah, that's a hit. For 5 points.
Crap.
How you doing, Kevin?
I'm really hanging on by a thread now. I'm down to 1.
Ward number 2 attacks the cleric. And hits.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And proceeds to rip the cleric's throat out.
Kind of figured that was going to happen.
No, he only had 1 hit point.
And he
Well-
healed me.
And he healed you.
It's Cleric of St. Cuthbert. He wasn't going to let you die.
I suddenly feel like I'm in the moors on Lotro.
Yeah.
The dwarf would have been a better choice, though, huh?
No.
Oh, wait, speaking of which, dwarf, roll a constitution check.
What does she got to do to roll that?
1d20. You're good. Although,
Yeah, slower, better on that one.
Oh, okay.
and then, let's see. So they did their attack, so it is now Lucas's turn.
So my hammer is 5 feet away from me and behind me, correct?
Correct.
And it would be an action for me to go retrieve my hammer.
Yes.
Punch the
Or,
motherfucker.
well, I have 2 daggers on me. Can I do a dual wield dagger attack on the warg in front of me? Or can I only use one?
You can, but I think you're at -2, -4 to hit.
Well, because I've got a +2 to hit with my daggers. Because it is a weapon proficiency. Or, alternatively, what I can do is just go ahead and attack with one of them.
Well, if you attack with one of them, you're not going to be at a minus.
I'll just attack with one of them then. Against the one that I've been pounding on.
All right. Roll your attack.
Don't fail me. You're kidding me. That's not even on my table. That's a miss.
Just so you guys know, I'm true neutral. The fighter goes down, I'm taking off.
Oh, I figured.
All right,
figured
so
This was obviously not meant to be.
yeah,
Yeah, you don't have to consult any table. That's a miss.
that's
I
a
know
miss.
it is.
It's a miss. All right, so Justinius, it is your turn. Negative. You have missed.
Oh, for crying out loud.
What is that?
That was me accidentally hitting the D6, hoping.
I was going to say, are you rolling initiative for the next round? Because it is initiative turn.
Yes, he is. Yes,
Damn
he
it!
is.
What?
Yes, he is. That's our initiative roll. We had actually talked about this before in a whisper conversation between the two of us. And because my rolls have been so crappy lately.
We're screwed.
Kevin.
Yes.
Let's see.
Guess what?
What's your armor class?
My armor class is 6.
Jesus Christ.
That puts me at a -5 if that's a damage roll.
And
Actually,
the
I'm sorry,
fight.
no, a negative 4.
Ugh. Okay, so the fighter goes down.
I just want to have it be on the record. I blame the dwarf.
The ward turns around that had just slain the cleric and tries to bite you and snaps at you but misses.
Okay, and it's my turn?
Yes, it is
There
your
he is.
turn.
He's frozen again.
Guys, I hate to say this. I'm dropping Pass Without Trace, and I'm fucking gone.
Alright, start casting your spell. Hold on a second. Alright. Yeah.
Hey, Coulter, I'm going to put a link for you.
When this spell is cast, the recipient can move through any type of terrain, mud, snow, dust, etc., and leave neither footprint nor scent, thus tracking a person or other creature covered by this dwemer is impossible. The material components, blah, 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 blah. So, tracking a person does not prevent you from being seen, though.
So I need to roll initiative.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah, I thought you might like that.
Ah, but it's only player's handbook. It doesn't have the UA in it. So anyway, so you cast Pass Without Trace.
Yep.
And
I take off at a dead run.
Bug out.
what? Let's see. So you're just turning and running.
You're damn right.
Run, 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 run away.
It swipes at you and misses. So what's your movement rate?
What is a human's movement rate? I don't
12.
know if I've got it written down.
It's 12 inches.
Okay, so
Which
yeah.
is, basically what? 60 feet. Alright. So you take off running. Roll for initiative.
I'm gonna get fucking mauled.
Oh, jeez. Well, you're trying to
Sorry.
outrun wargs.
I gotta watch my language.
Alright, so the wargs take off running after you, catch up to you, and attack.
Of course they do. Oh, and they roll a 19.
For 5 points of damage.
I'm not dead yet.
Second warg attacks. Hits.
We've got 2 minutes.
Wait, hold on. What's your armor class? It's like 8, right?
8.
Yeah, it hits. For
No,
6.
I'm dead.
And they take you down. And we have a TPK.
Okay, Coulter, I've got to go pick my daughter up from work real quick. Take me about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then I guess we'll be doing a character creation session.
method. Session, yes.
Okay,
And
I guess we'll let Caitlin take over for Mary and make her own character.
Hey, that works
That's all
too.
right with me.
Okay. All right, guys. I'll be back very shortly.
All right.
And it's been a long time since I've seen a TPK that quick. That was actually rather fun. All right, I'll be back in a few.
All right.
It's all just Phineas's fault. Never blame the dwarf.
It's just Aeneas's fault, not the dwarf. All right. So, and the entire party has been slain. Bunch of first level characters eaten in the middle of the night by ferocious wargs. So, at this point, we are going to go ahead and take a break, and then when we come back, we're going to be rolling up all new characters, starting from scratch and moving along. So, come back with us and enjoy the hilarity. All right, and we're back. We're gonna edit this just a tiny little bit. And yes,
Do you have that link, Coulter?
the link. Which link?
For the Unearthed Arcana Player's Handbook, because I cannot find my...
Nope. I do not.
I can't find my copies anywhere. Did Coulter or did Kevin completely disappear? What happened?
He completely disappeared on me before.
Wrong one. That's 3rd edition.
Okay, now I can see you guys again. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, wait. I
Uh-oh.
need to put my hat back on before we start transmitting again.
So are we going to go through character creation again?
Yes, we are.
I believe that's the...
And yes, Chaos. Yes, we did kill off the entire party. Game 2, TPK.
You seem a little too proud about that.
Doesn't he, though?
Well, you know, the only TPK that I had before was a semi TPK, and of course that was the Twilight 2000, no, Millennium's End game where you guys were falling out of the helicopter on top of each other. And then Nate was the only survivor on that, and then he's just like, nope, abort mission, let's go home.
Abort the mission. Yeah, Millennium's End is a you will all die if you do one thing wrong game.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh,
Good
this is the
times.
one. This is like supposed to be the most super realistic espionage game there is. And I explained this to everybody when we were playing. And of course, Chris Craig decides he's going to run out onto this bridge, guns blazing. And while running, shooting, and he's going to take out these terrorists that have the other side of the bridge.
Yep.
He made it like 5 feet.
All right, so let's do. Do you guys want to do just a standard Type 1 roll where it's 4d6 drop the lowest, or do you want to?
Sounds good to me.
Let's do that, yeah.
Okay, and then assign as desired.
Yes.
All right, sounds like a plan.
So keep in mind, I am going to try to roll up a ranger character. Let me get in here real quick. I've been junking around.
Oh, and Caitlin wants to know if you're allowing half-orcs.
No. No. Well, okay. Technically, I should say yes. Because of Morphine. Comeliness 0, charisma 4, socially shunned everywhere. So you can't really
Alright, so
hide your
I'm using
half-orkiness.
your new
Just a
character
really
sheet.
half-orc.
So
By the
you know
by.
what? Why not? I'll allow it. We'll do that.
Awesome.
All right. Who's rolling up first?
Let's let Caitlin roll. No, let Caitlin roll.
What do I roll?
4d6, and then
46.
So you want to roll 4d6 d1, I think, or no, 4d6 r1, I think.
That's not the way to start.
No, that's not it. Hold on.
Oh, okay. That was colder.
Yes, 4d6 d1. So it rolls 3 and it drops the lowest.
It rolls 4 and drops the lowest.
Okay, how do I do that now?
/r space 4d6 d1.
Good.
Hey, there you go. Star does it.
Star does lots of things.
All right, Caitlin.
So you just want to roll 6?
not
That's
bad.
Nice.
And remember, you don't have to put these in order, Caitlin.
Nope, put it wherever you like. But if you're going to be a half-orc character, I mean...
There's your constitution or your strength.
Yeah.
And plus, if you don't like the set, just drop it and go with a new set. And start all over. Within reason.
Died at birth.
Died at birth.
That's a dab.
The old pool of radiance thing. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Oh, this one's only got 2 18s. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Which reminds me, Coulter, if you see those pictures of the geishas behind me,
I can barely see them. It's tiny on my screen. Okay.
a little better?
Yes.
I airbrushed all those.
Cool.
And if you notice, they're all clan colors from L5R.
Yes.
A little bit. Okay, Caitlin, are you going to roll again?
Again?
Well,
Yeah,
you
five more
You got more than
times.
one stat.
You can't take this one and apply it to all 7. Which one are you going to drop?
All right, 4 more times.
Well, she's putting together some good rolls here.
So far, so good.
This is impressive.
Come on, 18, big money.
She had to refresh real quick.
5. Okay.
Do I roll anymore, or?
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, you still got 2 more rolls.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
One more,
2
2.
more. 2 more. 2 more.
Comeliness.
I'm good now?
I think you have one more.
Okay, one more.
Oh.
We found the half orc's comeliness.
There you go.
Either that or the wisdom.
No. It's a half orc, so I'd say stick the 6 in that.
Barg not smart, but Barg strong.
And don't forget about pretty. You put the other 16 in your comeliness, but you put the 6 in intelligence.
Sure are the purtiest half orc I've ever seen. All right, you got your numbers?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
40, 61. It's not bad. Killing me with this. Why is anybody giving me dice tonight?
How many ones are you gonna roll tonight, Kevin?
Oh, I'm trying for all of them. I'm going to roll all of the ones. Why you gotta say something, Coulter? It's just not nice, dude.
I would put
What? I'm not the one that said I want to roll all the ones.
How many 16s did you get?
Oh, heavenly dice gods, I am done rolling ones, please.
I got a 12, 11. Oh, no, I got 3 16s.
Nope.
No, this one?
So that's just going to give me 2s.
What did you?
13 in dex.
13, yeah. Okay.
Wow. 13 was my highest roll.
I think that character died at birth.
I think you're right.
Huh?
12, 11. Try this again.
WIS, intelligence.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, you're like, start over.
Put the 6 in int.
What
Intelligence?
is going on with this?
Okay.
Why are you doing this? Why? Stop doing
The 11 in wisdom. And the 12 in charisma. Be a barbarian. You will be...
Well, I'm not very smart, but I can talk. Like,
Yeah.
I'll take a 12, that's fine.
I'm very smart.
2.
Sort of.
No. But the barbarians are great because you get bonuses to your health and attacks and all that. Snacks? Okay.
I'll take a 12, that's fine.
Oh, that's me. No, that don't want to.
Hey, Brian. How you spell Caitlin?
Kaitlin. Or Kaitlin.
Excuse me? I'm your favorite daughter. You should know that.
Busted. Okay, so spell it one more time, just for posterity's sake.
Go ahead, Caitlin.
Refresh.
Be good, be good, be good.
Spell your name.
Kaitlin.
Awesome.
Okay. So, based on the rolls that I have, 3 12s, a 14, an 8, a 7, and an 11.
Are those
Just
acceptable,
off the
or
top
would
of
you
our
like to
heads, would that
roll
be good
some
enough
new
for
ones?
a ranger? Well, I've already rolled twice, so would these be acceptable for a ranger character?
Nope.
Nope. In order to be a ranger, you have to have come forward list. You have to have an strength not less than 13, an intelligence not less than 13, a wisdom not less than 14, and a 14 or greater in constitution.
If you want me to roll my stats?
Yeah.
And then you can try again.
I'll figure out what let's see what I can do with this. There's really not a whole lot.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and roll my 6.
Yep. 7.
That's nice. Or not. I'm just going to shut up now.
This is what it is.
Oh, come on now.
Coulter starts talking, and all of a sudden the dice are like... Grr.
It's like, yes, my master.
See? Coulter shut up. All of a sudden the dice rolls got a lot better. Just saying.
That's right. That's right.
I'm going to try one more time.
All right. So do you want to start rolling, Kevin, and let Brian's dice cool off?
Well, let's give him another shot here.
Okay.
See how
Cool off. Hell, I want him to warm up. At this point, I'm the average man.
Average man.
Incredibly average man.
Do-do-do-do.
That was always awesome with the Marvel. Well, I can't think up a name for this guy that has completely random powers and every single one of his stats is average, except for this one and incredible. So he's incredibly average man.
That didn't improve him a whole lot.
All right, give me a shot at it.
Go for it, man. Oh, you're starting better.
That's not horrible.
But of course, you have to take into consideration the average person has about 9s.
Coulter started talking.
Hush. Your dirty mouth.
There's your 9. Hey! There you go.
Freaking talking about there.
First 18 of the night. There you go.
So...
Your average 9 gets
2 15s, a 13.
2 12s, and a 9.
Okay. Okay, 18, 2 15s, 2 12s, a 13, and a 9. Am I good enough now?
Yeah, you should be.
Yep.
Tell me where to put these numbers for a ranger.
Well... Since Ranger is no longer... Oh wait, no, that's Paladin.
There is a phone.
Stand by.
Oh no, it's not.
got-
It's part of his.
Who's got the delay?
You do.
You.
All right, I'll refresh. Better?
Much better.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
As you were saying. Oh, what about a race? If I go with a human ranger, yes, I get... Isn't that just a +1 to all my attributes?
No.
No.
This isn't 3rd edition.
Oh, shit.
You just don't get any pluses and minuses.
No, okay, never mind. I'm not
And unlimited level.
But you have unlimited level, yes.
That's a trade-off.
Yes.
But still,
If
I mean,
you
an
survive that
18
long.
and 18 and 2 15s.
Let's see. Where am I going? Where are my classes?
Dex, wisdom,
Isn't
and
it Dex, Wisdom, and
or
Intelligence?
Dex, and wisdom. Yeah.
Okay. Rangers. I know I saw it around.
But remember that your int is going to affect skill or spells
Right.
at higher level.
So, Brian, did you find some stats that you liked?
Oh, okay. I guess I can roll well.
Excuse me. What were you hoping for, Brian?
Wasn't really sure yet.
Seeing where the numbers take you. I mean, because it's
Kind of
not,
letting the numbers decide here.
it's not terrible right now.
Well, Kevin, as a member of the Ranger subclass, you still have access to weapon specialization.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And of course, because you are a Ranger, you get that lovely dual wield option.
Yeah. Oh, check out Brian.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this one.
I was going to say,
Well, my
got some
lowest
pretty
is
good
a
rolls.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good. Now,
Okay.
since everybody's rolled up their stuff, Caitlin, are you satisfied with your stats, or would you like to try re-rolling?
I'm satisfied.
Okay. So, let's see. Rangers. What are you going to be, Brian? What do you think?
I'm trying to figure out. We've got a ranger. What's Caitlin going to be?
That is a
I-
good question.
I thought about being a barbarian.
Oh, God, that would be a monster barbarian.
Barbarians can only be human.
Dang it. So she'll have to be a human instead of half orc?
Correct.
Alright.
Barbarians. On the plus side, you get D12 for your hit die.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
have
going to
on
be
my
fun.
character sheet. I think
Trying to
Brian
decide
froze
whether
up
we
on me.
need a cleric or a thief. No, you wouldn't. You would claim the hit.
Do you want sneaky, sneaky, stabby, stabby, or do you want a box of Band-Aids?
By the
I'm
way,
wondering
Coulter,
if
you're
we
the only one
need
that
the
I can
box
hear
of
right now.
Band-Aids when we have the Barbarian and the Ranger.
Yeah, you could always be a slightly more pointy box of Band-Aids. It's a smaller but covered in spikes box of Band-Aids called the Paladin.
Oh God, no! I can't stand the Paladin though. I'm not sure I've got. Do I have the stats for the Paladin?
Well, let's see. Hold on. Paladin. Paladins require, let's see, must be human, have a strength not less than 12, minimum intelligence of 9, a wisdom of 13 or more, and a minimum constitution of 9, and not less than a 17 charisma.
Jesus. Well, I can pull it off.
Bare minimum paladin.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Paladin. Why not?
Awesome.
I have not played a Paladin in forever.
See, I think my next character that I want to play is going to be a paladin.
All right, so my 17 has to go in Charisma.
Apparently, Kevin cannot hear anybody but me.
Fine, fine, fine.
And Brian just went away.
And he's back.
There he goes. Okay, so...
Now, remember, with Unearthed Arcana, a paladin is no longer considered a fighter subclass.
Yeah, I know. He's his own.
He's a subclass of the Cavalier.
Yeah.
And
Well,
as
actually,
such,
isn't the Cavalier...
no.
So, as such, I'm noble-born?
No. Although, we can roll everybody's social class.
Well, hold on. Before you do that again, Coulter, give me the minimums for Int, Wisdom, Dex, and Con again.
Stand by. It is a minimum of 9 intelligence, a 13 or more in wisdom, minimum of 9 constitution, and not less than 12 strength.
Okay, give me the Dex and Con again.
There is no dex, but
Okay.
con of at least 9.
Okay. Tell them to turn the TV down. It's coming across Caitlin's. Uh-huh. No.
So, Ranger, Kevin?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with.
Okay.
So what I'm looking at is probably strength of 13. I think I'm going to go intelligence 18, wisdom 15, dex 15. Con will be 12, charisma 12, and comeliness 9.
Say charisma of 12.
Yeah, I like how you got this sheet, dude. I mean, it just autofills all that.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
I need another copy of that.
Hold on. I'll send it to you.
I mean, that's just straight up. Sweet. It's got like hidden sheets and shit.
You sending it over Facebook, or you just going to put it up here?
I'm putting it up on the Facebook chat.
So alignment. For a ranger, obviously I'm on the good side.
Now remember, this isn't done, but it's at least functional.
No, I mean, it works well, I think.
I'm still trying to get it to where it autofills all the hit matrix and whatnot. There you go.
I do like the drop down for class and race and level.
Yeah, those will be tying in with the hit matrix and whatnot once I get that put in there. But right now, I know it at least works for the thieving skills for level, and then the dex mods as well. So it looks at the dex and it calculates what your modifiers are for that. It looks at your race and it calculates up the mods for that, and then it looks at the level and throws that in there, and then it totals it all up at the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at here. Yeah, if it says thief.
Yeah, don't look at the code because it gets convoluted and
It gets, boy, it's kind of.
yeah, that took a little trial and error and a lot of research, and finally got it to where it was functioning right. Especially when you get to exceptional strength on fighters.
Yeah.
That if it's anything other than an 18 and you put anything in the exceptional strength bit, it's only going to show you what's in the first column. But if it's an 18 and there's something in this exceptional strength bit, then it goes through and it starts filling in all the spots on it.
Right.
As a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open that.
Mary.
7 additional languages. Spell level 9. I can learn a spell at 85%. 9 minimum spells. 18 maximum spells. So what if I switch my intelligence and my dex? Well, that's not too bad. Spell level 7. Learn a spell at 65%. Minimum spells is 7 and max spells is 11. But I have a 3 reaction adjustment, 3 missile attack adjustment, and a -4 defense adjustment.
All right.
That
is very helpful.
15 here and 18 on my wisdom.
No, 6.
That really doesn't help too much.
So we'll say 16 for the strength. And then we'll do 57 exceptional. It doesn't do anything.
Caitlin.
Go 18.
Yes.
It changes it.
Where did you put that 18? Or wait, never mind, you didn't get an 18.
No.
Opinion time. Which would be the better stat for the ranger? Would it be intelligence or dex?
Dex.
Hmm.
There's like no question on that. Dex.
There we go. I was just curious. All right, so I put my 18 in my dex. 15 intelligence and 15 wisdom.
All right, so So what do you got in strength?
13.
Intelligence.
15.
Wisdom.
15.
Dex.
18.
Constitution.
12.
Charisma.
12.
And comeliness.
9.
All right. And comeliness, I think, of 9 to 12 does nothing for adjusting, or a charisma of 9 to 12 does nothing for adjusting comeliness, I believe.
In the comeliness of 9, people aren't running away from me in fear, so. Plus, I went with human.
Yeah, 9 to 12, no adjustment, so it's still a 9 comeliness.
Okay. Yeah, I went with human.
All right, so let's see. Rangers can be lawful, chaotic, or neutral, but must be of the good alignment.
I'm gonna go with lawful good.
Oh no. So here's you should take the 18
Yes.
and put it in strength.
Well, what am I gonna do with that 13 then?
Stick it in dex.
You're kidding me.
Because if you have 15 or greater in strength, intelligence, and wisdom, you gain 10% bonus experience points.
Doing that. All right, so my dexterity is now 13 and my strength is 18, which means I need to roll a percentile, correct?
Let me check.
Oh, no.
Let me
Because
verify.
I'm not a fighter.
Yeah, because I think it's only fighter, but it's Ranger is a fighter subclass. I don't remember if that was done. For Rangers either. Yeah, it doesn't say, and it does say in exceptional that it's only for fighters.
See, I figured it was only for fighters.
But you get a whole bunch of sneaky ranger stuff to kind of counteract the 18.
No, that's fine, because with that 18, I get a +1 on my hit and +2 on my damage, so.
Yep. Of course, you take the defense adjustment hit on the dexterity, but
Yeah.
you still get bonus to hit and damage, and then you get the 10% experience bonus. So.
Yep. Lawful. I don't know if I want to be lawful good though. Be walking around going, I can't do that because that's breaking the law.
You can be neutral good.
Hey, what the hell's wrong with that?
Look,
Hey,
goody
okay.
two shoes.
Now, just because you're lawful good doesn't necessarily mean you're lawful good. Because I mean, if you go by that's the law. Say a paladin goes to Mordor, right? Well, it's the law of the land to go and murder these poor hobbits. So.
And then as soon as he walks in the shower, oh, well, hey, wait, murdering hobbits is illegal here. Can't do that.
Right. That whole when in Rome thing.
Exactly.
No, I'll stick with lawful good.
It's more of following the tenets of your.
I'll just basically be, look,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do something that's just brazen, but look, if we need to break into a shop or something like that because we have to, well then all right, fine.
All right. So yeah, that's not bad.
I need a name generator.
Okay, Coulter.
Yes.
I am going to need to know my social standing.
Okay.
Because it actually affects my hit points.
Roll percentile.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. Are you flipping kidding me?
I'm sorry.
Okay, remember, new character. You have two.
Oh, that's right. You got 2 fate points.
2 of those player points that you could spend. You want to spend 1 to re-roll it?
I don't really see much choice.
All right.
That's better.
52, middle class. Which is better than the middle lower class that you rolled on the first one.
Yeah.
Do you want your let's see, middle classes: landed gentry, merchants, petty officials, senior officers, landless petty nobles, mid-level fighters, low-level magic users, low-level illusionists.
Okay. I'm good with that because it doesn't really say how it affects. That's the weird thing. I'm looking at the Unearthed Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
And it says the Cavalier and the Paladin have a hit point range of 4 through 13 at first level, generated either by 3d4 plus 1 and plus 3, depending upon the social standing of the character at the start of the career.
All right, then.
So now I got to figure out what the hell that all meant.
Interesting. Okay, let's see. Where's the hit points? Wait.
Okay, so it doesn't.
Hold on.
It doesn't really.
Say what you. Where did you read that? Where was that at?
That was in Unearthed Arcana. Page 19 or 20.
Probably 20. Nope.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Unearthed Arcana, page 12.
Ah. See the description here. Oh, okay. That. Yeah. Because that kind of goes with the whole with a cavalier, you're starting off at level 0 as a horseman at negative 150 or 1,500 experience points, and your hit points are 1d4 plus 1 at that point. And then you go up to the next level, which is still level 0, but it's negative 500 to negative 1, which is Lancer, and it's 2d4 plus 1. And then once you hit first level, you roll another 1d4. Technically.
So I just roll the d10 plus 3.
But, yeah, let's see. If qualification for first level required progression through 2 0 level grades, then the hit dice for first level are 3d4 plus 1. But in all other cases, it's 1d10 plus 3. So 7. Plus any con bonuses.
No con bonus.
And then Barbarian. Does she put her stats where she needs them? Or does she need to know what the limitations are and whatnot?
She might need to know the limitations.
Okay. Barbarian must have a strength and constitution scores of no less than 15 each. A dexterity score of 14 or better, and a wisdom score no greater than 16.
Okay. I have dexterity at 13.
Then you can't be a barbarian. What were your rolls?
16, 12, 11, 16, 13, and 11. She needed one more roll, I think.
Yes. Roll one more. Hope for high.
I'm high.
Like baby needs a new set of hit points.
Brian's froze up again.
Yeah, he's still moving on mine.
Who's that?
You.
Can Kevin not see me or hear me?
Correct.
I didn't realize some of the benefits a paladin gets.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like immunity to all disease.
Yep.
Plus 2 on all saving throws.
Yep. Paladins are sick.
Not if they're immune to disease.
Ha! There you go. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, at 3rd level, the paladin gains the power to affect undead and demons as if he was a level 1 cleric, of course. 4th level, paladin may call for his warhorse. And then, of course, at 9th level, you start casting clerical spells.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention, I get protection from evil at all times.
Let's see. Which one is that one? Where is it? Oh, yep. The continuing emanation of the protection of evil in a one inch radius around the paladin. Very nice. And then, of course, the detect evil up to 60 feet in distance.
Yeah, that's kind of nice, too. There's evil afoot.
Tomfoolery.
Okay, I rolled an 11.
Alright, so now the question is, do you want to stick with those stats and not be a barbarian? Or do you have your heart set on being a barbarian and need to re-roll your stats?
I really want to be a barbarian.
Get to re-rolling. Let's do another set.
Okay, how many?
7, 6 of 46, D1.
Okay.
Yeesh. Looks like you're rolling another set.
Okay.
You know, all you have to do is hit the up cursor key and hit enter. You don't have to type it over and over again.
Yeah, I just figured that
Now you
out.
say something. Now you say something.
That was a little bit better than the last one.
But not good enough.
Yeah.
Oh, and just for the record, Warg number 1 only had 7 hit points left. And
Okay, but I had still hit it for 18 at that point.
Warg number 2 had 22 hit points left.
FFS, dude.
You might have killed it. You would have killed it if you had hit it that third time.
It was close.
You were close.
Well, it's a definite that I would have killed it, but I had to go and critical miss, and not just miss, but go ahead and go, let's throw this hammer over my left shoulder.
Who needs this?
Who needs it?
So, should I roll again, or Is there a class that's good for?
What do you got? Let's see. 13, 14, 11, 12, 13, 17, 12. That could be a thief. That could be a fighter. Roll again. You know you want to roll again.
Come on.
This is the most time-consuming part of rolling the characters.
They're so bad.
Say, screw you, roll 20. Screw you.
They're not the best. Alright. I still need to roll. Well, I mean, everybody still needs to roll tons of stuff, though, so never mind.
So, Kevin, what do you want to roll?
Yo. I don't know. Is everybody... I thought everybody was happy with their character rolls before.
Did you roll hit points?
Mm-mm. Nope, not yet.
Because Brian rolled hit points.
Oh, what do I got to roll for hit points? What's my hit points for Ranger?
Ranger is D8.
Just 1d8?
Plus whatever your con bonus is.
I don't have a con bonus.
Well, there you go. 1d8.
I'm closing my eyes.
Oh, I'm sorry. 2d8.
I'm just going to roll one more d8. Okay,
There you
so
go.
that's a 6.
And an 8. There you go.
I'll take a 14. Thank you.
Damn.
I'll take 14 hit points. That's more than what my fighter had. If I'd have had this, I'd be knocked unconscious, but still.
If you...
The dang morgue wouldn't have ripped my throat out and had it for a nice midnight snack.
That was
Yeah.
about 2 a.m.
Let's see. Rangers. When fighting humanoid-type creatures of the giant class, Rangers add 1 hit point per each level of experience they've attained to the points of damage scored when they hit in melee combat. Giant class creatures are bugbears, ettins, giants, gnolls, goblins. Really?
Goblins?
Goblins.
Gnolls?
Hobgoblins, kobolds, ogres, ogre
Kobolds.
magi, orcs, and trolls. Why didn't they just say goblinoid and giant? Because goblins are not giant.
So, what is it? I get +1 damage for every level of experience that I am?
Yes. So as a first level character, you would get +1
+1.
point against those creatures per
Yes.
level.
Basically, goblinoid, giant, and humanoid.
Yeah, well, goblinoid giant and goblinoid giants, like ogres,
Giant goblin.
orcs, trolls. Trolls are kind of their own thing, though, but they're big, so sure. Rangers surprise opponents 50% of the time. 1 through 3 on a d6, and are themselves surprised only 16 and 2/3% of the time, a score of 1 on a d6.
I'm gonna have to keep up with that. Because I'm not... Why? What? No.
Tracking is possible, both outdoors and underground in dungeon-like settings. Dungeons and like settings. And then, of course, any change to non-good alignment immediately strips the ranger of all benefits, and the character becomes a fighter with 8-sided hit dice. Ever after, can never regain ranger status.
So I'll just stay good. Unless somebody, casts like change alignment or something on me, or...
Yeah, you put on the girdle of evil kind. Rangers may not hire men-at-arms, servants, aides, or henchmen until they attain at least 8th level or higher. No more than 3 rangers may ever operate together at any time. Because then the party would just be way OP. Rangers may own only those goods and treasure which they can carry on their person and or place upon their mount. All excess must be donated to a worthy communal or institutional cause, but never to another player character. See Paladin.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You cannot donate your treasure to the Paladin.
That's okay, because the Paladin's
Not
limited
that I would.
down to how many magic items he can have.
Hold on, I gotta refresh.
That's true. Paladin's like, I need that +6 Holy Avenger.
No.
Well, the bad thing is when you read into it,
these
it's
poor
like
orphan
you can
kids.
have
They need it
one
more
set
than
of
you
magic
do.
armor, 3 sets of like magic weapons, a ring, a necklace, and then like 2 random magic items. It's like, do you need more?
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty good spread to me. Unless you're a magic user.
Okay, I had to refresh.
All right. I am going to roll my 5d4 for starting funds.
Okay. 4, 3, 3, 4. Wow, that's...
Wealthy paladin.
And, of course, you have to tithe all but 10% of it to the state. No, I'm just kidding. To the church.
That's where I'm going to spend every drop of it.
Only enough money in your pocket for traveling expenses and whatnot.
There you go.
But hey, guess what? You're a paladin. There is a temple of St. Cuthbert there. You realize this party is now like the ultimate party to go out after something like that TPK.
Well, I was sitting here thinking about it and thought, this is perfect. We're the party that they called up and went, hey, we had a cleric that went missing. Can y'all go find him?
They got a
Did they
ranger.
mention the other 3?
A ranger to track. I think they would, because come on, it's St. Cuthbert. Their general ethos is don't be a dick. So. That's why their pamphlet's only like a few pages thick. Come on now.
Right. Don't be a dick. Tithe to the temple. And look, just be nice.
And be nice.
Just be nice.
So, yeah.
Hey, did Caitlin roll for her hit points?
She hasn't finished rolling for her stats.
Oh.
Sir Tristan Gray, huh? Tristan.
Yep.
I didn't realize we were running a Harlequin romance novel.
All right, now I rolled the damn name.
pull that name on a character generator or name generator?
Did you pull it off of the Harlequin romance novel name generator?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, starting funds for a human ranger.
Human ranger.
5d4.
Yeah, because it's the same as a fighter.
Come on, Daddy, make me rich.
Wait, hold on. Now, when you looked up your stuff, did you just base it off the fighter, or did you base it off the cavalier?
Yeah, I couldn't see where it had it on the cavalier.
Let's see.
Is this
There we
the
go.
starting money? Is that like times 10?
Starting
Yes.
money and equipment for cavaliers. Well, let's see. So, as a middle class, yeah, that would be a horseman. That's like 20 to 80 gold pieces, a shield, a dagger, a sword, long or broad, and a light warhorse. But that's cavaliers.
Yeah, that's why I was.
So yeah, let's just go with the fighter stuff there.
Well, that's not a bad roll.
Okay, so I bought my armor and weapons, and out of my 180, I've got 24 left.
There you go. Although I like
the best of the best.
That's with no other supplies, no boots, no nothing.
wow. But boots are cheap, though. And you're a paladin, so you're traveling, and you're like water and iron rations until I get to the temple, and then I can flagellate myself.
I don't want to phallically flagellate myself.
Ow.
Well, let me just go over to the channel real quick and put the not safe for children tag on it.
Sorry.
And click.
Are we broadcasting now?
Yes.
Oh God. Oh no.
To anybody who's watching, we sincerely apologize. I don't think that all of us were aware that we were broadcasting at this point.
And for everything else, I'm sorry. I was a Marine. It's ingrained at this point.
There's not much else you can do
ingrained.
about it.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Good times. Good times.
Good times indeed. Alright, I'm going to start equipping my guy.
All right. So what do you have, Sir Tristan? Sir Tristan of the Golden Locks.
What is this? What are you doing?
Sir Tristan is locked up on my screen. Sir Tristan cannot believe it's butter. Or it can't believe it's not butter. Alright, now we gotta do this.
This is the craziest damn thing I've ever seen in my life.
There we go. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh. This will work. I found the picture of Sir Tristan. Let's add this. Oh yeah.
Feel the power of his passion.
Sir Tristan.
Champion.
Paladin for St. Cuthbert.
He's got the armor and the sword and everything.
Hold on, where's the descriptor page? Long hair.
Oh, God.
What color were his eyes?
Oh.
Probably blue.
The deep, deep blue of the ocean.
The deep, deep blue of the ocean.
His hair was golden like the sun.
Yes, they are blue. Fabio's eyes are blue.
As long as we don't start describing things with the words throbbing and hot, I'm... Oh.
That's right. See, nobody said, they say lawful good. Nobody says lawful celibate.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Good times. Good times. You gonna live, Kevin? I didn't kill you, did I?
Oh. It was a close call there. It was a very close call.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
What in the world?
Okay. So what I'm looking at... Bandit armor, large shield, bastard sword, heavy crossbow, lance, boots,
Lance!
cloak.
Lance!
No, shut up. Let's see. Boots, cloak, quiver, backpack, 4 torches, 2 water skins, 2 iron rations.
I thought we weren't describing things from a Harlequin novel.
No quiver.
No quivering.
Is quivering Lance?
Oh. Check it. I gotta go check the box now. I gotta go check the box.
Oh, damn you, Kevin.
James Coulter.
Oh man.
Okay. Check mature content inappropriate for younger audiences. Check.
It's
Profile changes have been saved. Okay, good job. Oh, don't look at me like that, Brian.
okay, and then I've got 20 crossbow bolts, and I've got 3 gold out of 180.
Okay, so let's go through the list again.
Banded armor,
Mm-hmm.
large shield, bastard sword, heavy crossbow, lance, hard boots,
What kind of lance?
just a regular, it just says lance. I know there's like 3 different types, but the price is just lance.
Okay, there's there's the light horse, the medium horse, and the heavy horse. What price did you pay?
I paid 6 gold for a lance.
No, well that is neither of those, so it's a footman's lance.
Okay.
Let's see. Wait, no, that's over there too. Why is there? Where did you see the list?
Page 36, player's guide.
$36, huh? For a lance? Because all I see is livestock, miscellaneous equipment, provisions, religious items, tack and harness, and transport.
Oh, you need to go up 1 page.
Lance!
I'm sorry. I forgot something.
Yes. what?
I've got 1 gold piece left.
Oh, that's... Oh, man. It weighs, which...
Holy symbol.
Yes, you can't forget about that.
Well, yeah, that's kind of important if you're going to be that, so...
But I have an armor class of 3.
No dex bonus, of course, right?
No dex bonus.
Splint or banded mail, plus a shield.
Yep. And I've got banded plus shield.
Now, does everybody know what banded mail is?
Does it mean I get to go around shirtless with the top half open?
That's your chain vest. Come on now. That's the ritual. Do we need to put it back?
Come up here. Put it back real quick. My name is Sir Tristan Gray. I think it is Fabio.
It is Fabio. It is straight up Fabio. It's big bold letters underneath it. Fabio.
It is Fabio. You can look at him and you know it's Fabio.
Yeah. That's what gets me is Mary looked at it and said, "Is that Fabio?" Didn't see the name.
Hey, I'll be back in just a minute, guys.
You can't believe it's not butter. Spread. Alright, Banded Mail is a layered armor with padding, light chain, and a series of overlapping bands of armor in vulnerable areas.
It almost sounds like samurai armor.
Kind
With added chain, because really there wasn't that much chain for the samurai armor, but
Yeah, sort of. Let's see. That's more of a plate armor though, but it's bands. I'm looking at Lorica segmenta.
how do I
How do you what? How do you refresh your screen? How do you disappear from my Roll20 window?
I was trying to drop a picture in there, but it wasn't letting me.
Did you go to the picture section and then click upload?
No.
And then you drag it from there and draw into the thing.
Well, here, I'll do it this way. Hit that link.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Although that doesn't have the exposed chest for the washboard abs and pecs.
That's my Sunday armor. This is my going to war armor. My Sunday armor is the chainmail
That's right.
vest.
That's right. Because that is the traditional vestments of your order.
The Order of Saint Fabio.
But you have an inherent weakness against seagulls at altitude. They will always score a critical hit on you. Called shot to the face.
You know the bad thing is, Caitlin,
Yeah.
wasn't he the Pope in the last Sharknado movie?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go. That's
Pope.
the ultimate goal of the Paladins of my order, to become Pope.
Pope Fabio.
Kevin doesn't realize what he's missing at this point.
That's right.
He had to do something. He'll be right back.
Look at that. It's Yara Firestarter, Twisted Firestarter.
Coulter, real quick, you want to give me my saving throws and my THACO?
Yes. Well, you don't have a THACO. There is no THACO. It's a matrix.
Whatever. It's
Matrix.
THACO, man.
It's the matrix. Because you draw it out. There's no mental math involved. Alright, so... Let's see. Paladins, levels fighters, cavaliers. We've got 20 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12,
I get
11,
that.
10. And then, let's see, saving throws.
You won't be a bard. Not first edition bard. Because you got to play a druid, then a thief, or a druid, fighter, illusionist, and then you can be a bard. That's a magic user. That's a thief.
Your banded mail also weighs 35 pounds or 350 gold coins. Your base movement in banded mail armor is 9.
Alright.
And
Huh? Mm-hmm.
He was good too.
Just
Mm-hmm.
yes. Oh, now he left during the entire Pope Fabio, didn't he?
Yes.
Yes. So Kevin, the traditional vestments of the paladins of his order is the open shirt chain vest. That's their Sunday attire. But he's currently wearing. But when he's out adventuring, it's banded mail.
banded mail.
Banded mail.
Nice.
Not bonded mail.
Well,
And he's back. So, yeah, but that's his traditional vestments. Eventually, they tried to attain the level of popehood because Fabio is the Pope apparently in the last Sharknado movie. And then I gave him the additional vulnerability that he is susceptible to seagulls at altitude. And they will always called shot critical him in the face. Yeah.
so we got to stay away from the seashore.
That's right,
basically, is
that's
what
right.
I can't hear Kevin at all.
No flying either. No flying by the seashore. Or riding magical carts that run on rails. Did you hear that, Brian? The last one. There's your order is expressly forbidden from flying near the seashore or riding on magical carts that move on rails.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that draws the ire of the seabirds, and then, of course, called shot critical to the face.
Right.
Oh, God.
Yep, we'll go fighter. That works. Let's see, level 1, 14, paralyzed poison and death magic. 15, petrification polymorph.
Okay.
16, rod stabs or wands. 17, breath weapon. And 17 spells. And
I'm
you
back.
refreshed in the whole thing. Where did you leave off?
Rod staff wand.
15. Wait, 16, sorry.
Breath
17,
weapon.
17 breath weapon and 17 spell.
But luckily, I get a +2 to all those.
Yes.
You know, since that's a footman's lance, I'm thinking about ditching that and
Yeah.
not buying it right now until I get my mount.
No, it says lance, but the only lances that I've got on the equipment list are light horse, medium horse, and heavy. So I'd say lose the lance until you get a warhorse.
And that'll get me 2 more gold.
I thought it was 6. 6.
Oh, that'll get me 7 gold.
That's enough to rent a room on the road.
Yeah.
All right, being that I'm a ranger, what kind of armor am I allowed?
Leather.
Leather.
That's it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just leather? I can't do like studded leather or...
Stand by. We'll get an official ruling on that one. Ranger.
It's an outdoorsy kind of name.
Yeah?
What game was it?
All right.
What's going on over there?
Y'all need to get away from each other.
She's not even in the same room.
I was going to say.
You're just that loud?
I have no clue what just happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kevin, the reason we said that, though, is because in the... which one was it? Yeah, the Fable video game.
Yeah?
Fable.
That was every time if you left your title as Ranger, there was this one damn woman in the town. She'd go, Ranger. Yeah, she had this like Monty Python voice. It's like, Ranger, that's an outdoorsy kind of name.
It's an outdoorsy kind of name. Ranger.
I am not seeing any limitations, but... This
Well, naturally, I'm not going to be running around in like...
sparkling full plate. Come on, why not? Let's see. Rangers. Oh, Ranger.
I guess I could just go with leather armor, I guess. I need a weights list. That's what I need.
Yeah, you won't need the lance until you hit 4th level.
Alright.
Because that's when you have the ability to call your warhorse.
Negative. No. Here.
Yeah,
That's
I'd- Wait, say that again?
That's if we survive to 4th level.
Thanks for ruining it for us.
She's just being the realist.
Okay, well, great. I didn't hear what she said.
She said that's if you survive to 4th level.
Well, thanks.
Yes. Did you ever get your stats, Caitlin? Caitlin. Caitlin. Caitlin.
Caitlin, refresh.
Caitlin. Bueller. Bueller.
Bueller.
Bueller.
Bueller.
Is that better?
Yes. Okay. So let's do this. Kevin's like frying something.
Washing his hands.
He's washing his hands.
No.
He took us with him to the bathroom. The look of shock and revulsion on Brian's face that was frozen there was awesome. Okay, you ready for this, Caitlin? For strength, roll 9d6. Drop 6.
What?
So for strength, you want to roll 9d6, drop 6.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I believe that's for strength.
Yeah, but that's just what I rolled. That's my example.
Yeah, but I know what you're doing.
Method 5.
Yep. I want to play this. I don't care what my other stats are, but I want to be able to play this.
Hey, you know, the rolling is pretty good for that. Did she lock up again?
I
Caitlin?
don't have either one of them. I've got a black screen for him.
Okay, so Brian,
I can't hear anything that he's saying.
Kevin's got neither of you. Oh, there we go. She's back.
Sorry,
Okay,
she has both.
There she is.
so go ahead and roll
Okay.
9d6, drop
I'll be
6.
refreshing.
Okay, so it's
/R space 9d6 d6. Ta-da! Your strength is 18.
okay.
Now roll 3d6. No, don't.
Okay.
Something screwed up there.
Your intelligence is 10.
Don't put the D6.
You don't have to re-roll it, unless you roll higher. We'll just say 10 is your baseline on that one. Or are you taking it? What's with all the typing?
Okay, what was the next one?
Okay. Did you want 10 or did you want to roll for something else with 3d6?
I'll keep 10.
Okay. Now roll 5d6 d2. Yeah, that's your 10 intelligence, by the way.
Is this to make her a barbarian?
Alright, so you have an 11 wisdom. Yes.
10 intelligence for a barbarian's not bad.
Now roll 7d6 d4. Alright, you have a 15 dexterity. Now roll 8d6 d5. You have a 15 constitution.
Is Kevin still there?
I hear him. Now roll 66 d3.
I don't have either one of them, by the way.
He says he doesn't have either one of you. You have a 13 charisma. And roll 4d6 d1. And you have a 14 comeliness. Technically, it's a 15 comeliness because you're 13 through 15 on charisma, so.
14 what?
Comeliness.
It's not on the character sheet.
It's on my character sheet.
It's on my character sheet. I guarantee you it's on Sir Tristan Gray's character sheet.
Nope, I lost Brian now.
I still see him.
Caitlin just came back.
Yeah. A little bit refreshing, too.
Okay, so what we got here? We got short sword. Yes.
Alright, so let's see.
Female.
Alright, stand by. And I think that puts her strength at 17. Oh, no. She's got an 18 strength.
10, 31.
Did you get that, Coulter?
No. What was that? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Brian? Brian? Brian locked up again.
Yep.
I lost him.
There you go.
I'm going to try one more time.
So I did not hear that. What? Oh.
Click that link.
Here's what I got. Armor class is...
There you go. Alright, so yeah, so being a human actually doesn't give you a maximum strength as a female. It's just straight up 18.
That's actually pretty cool. She doesn't do the percentile?
Percentile's only for fighters. Maybe, but Rangers don't get it either. Let me verify real quick. The cool thing about barbarians is that they get the extra constitution bonus. You would think that the barbarian would get the exceptional strength. Man, Brian's locked up on me again.
Yeah, it's getting bad.
Let's see. So, here's one for you to remember, Caitlin. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Barbarians in general detest magic and those who use it. They will, at low levels of experience, refuse to employ any sort of magic item if they recognize it as such. They will often seek to destroy magic items, and if successful, they receive an experience point award as if they had possessed the destroyed item. While magic users will be shunned initially, they will, and always viewed with suspicion, clerical spells of type used by shamans and witch doctors are not so viewed, though high-level clerical spells are suspect.
Which basically means all the magic items you get to give to me.
Hey.
No, she breaks them.
Hey.
She finds it and she goes, crom, magic, snap. And then gets the experience points.
Until we find that Staff of the Magi and she decides to break that.
Well, you have to utter the command word while you do that.
Just so you know, Caitlin, those are basically the first edition and equivalent to nukes.
Yes, the retributive strike. I love that thing.
Best one I ever saw, we did it at a convention. And we were playing in a money game. We used pre-gened characters. My thief started out with the Staff of the Magi, and our Magi started out with the Staff of the Magi. So I gave it to him. When we got attacked by...
Brian just locked up on me.
Yeah, he's locked up on me too.
There we go. But when I got attacked by a bunch of elementals, the mage used his Staff of the Magi, used telekinesis, levitated in the spare Staff of the Magi, and snapped it. Cleared the room.
Plus, there's always the small chance that the person that breaks it, instead of dying, gets teleported to a random plane of existence.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's too much else that I could put on my ranger here.
The other good thing about that one was, and Kevin will love this one, I had the thief I was playing was a halfling, and I decided to play him like a kinder.
Oh.
No, what was great was we got attacked by a beholder, so the mage, of course.
Right.
Oh, you locked up on me, and I'm now hearing you on Caitlin's speakers or microphone.
Oh, jeez. And he just froze up on me. Boy, he is having some problems with Roll 20 tonight.
Yeah, that was the convention. If you guys remember, I came back with that milk crate full of first edition hardback books.
Yeah.
That money from that game is what I used to buy those.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I missed the entire story before that.
Oh, anyway, I played my thief was a halfling. I decided to play him as a kinder.
Mm-hmm.
When we got attacked by a beholder, I made my fear saving throw, so I just charged the damn thing. Every time it would try to use an eye on me, I made my saving throw. When I got to it, I rolled a critical hit and killed it in one shot.
Oh, Jesus.
And so, the guy that was running it was giving out the cash and gave.
Yep, you locked up on me again.
Yeah, he's been locked up on me for a while.
So that money is what I used to buy the first edition books back then.
Yeah, I missed the point where the guy, you said you ran up, you killed it, and then the guy that had the money, and then it was like...
He gave me bonus money for doing that, for taking it out single-handedly.
Wait, this was a pay... you get paid for winning game?
Yeah, this was some sort of thing that TSR was putting on at that convention I went to back in the early 90s. And I think they had just come out with second edition. So at the auction you could use this money, and everybody was getting rid of their first edition stuff. That's where I ended up coming back from that convention with the milk crate full of first edition hardback books.
Yeah.
64 gold.
How much did you win?
By the time we finished, I ended up with like $25.
Man, people were selling those books cheap.
It was like the fourth or fifth stack of first edition books. So by the time we got to it, I let everybody else buy the other one.
And he's locked up.
Yep. All right, I think I'm pretty well equipped here.
Anyway.
So you let everybody else buy the first ones?
Yeah, and when I started bidding, there was one other guy, and if it got above, I think $10, he just quit bidding.
Well, there you go. All right. Well, you know what? Because of the nature of the barbarians, I don't know. Because fighters train specifically to get the exceptional strength kind of thing. But there's so much bonus to the barbarians with the constitution bonus and the dex bonus and the hit point bonus and then all the other abilities. I'm going to say the only one that can get the exceptional bonus by the book is fighter.
Okay.
So 18 it is.
That's pretty bad because I'm the paladin and I have the lowest hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and your 1d10 plus 3. Everybody else gets like 2d8, 1d12. Okay, so barbarian. What is your constitution? I think we lost her. What? I heard something come across your thing. Maybe.
Can you hear me now?
Yes! Okay. So what's your constitution?
15?
15. Okay, so where it says hit point adjustment, you have a +4. Or is it just +2? Hold on. +2 hit points per point of constitution above 14. So if I go 14... Okay, so yeah, so you get +2 on your hit point adjustment with a 15 instead of +1.
All right.
And then barbarians gain a bonus to their armor class of 2 steps for every point of dexterity over 14. But only if the armor worn is not of the fairly bulky type or bulky type.
Sorry, I had to refresh again.
It says, where's I looking? Oh, it's back here. Okay, so it says, barbarians gain a bonus to their armor class of 2 steps for every point of dexterity above 14, but only if the armor worn is not of the fairly bulky or bulky type. And because it replaces the defense adjustment. So what's your dexterity? Is it 15?
Caitlin, can you hear?
What?
What's your
It's
dexterity?
getting really bad for some reason.
My dexterity is 15.
Okay, so you get -2 to your dexterity or your armor class. So as long as you wear bulky or not non-bulky or non-fairly bulky. So as long as it is leather armor or naked.
Leather armor it is, huh?
You can
Yeah, don't do naked.
there's elfin chain, which is non-bulky. Leather is non-bulky. And then shields are non-bulky, as long as it's a buckler or a small shield. Everything else is fairly or straight up bulky. So leather would be the preferred armor for the barbarian. And then eventually, when you get high enough in level, you could be magical leather. But, you know, low level magical leather. Did you say, can I break that?
I said I would probably break that, right?
If you were low level. At higher levels, they tend to not care as much as when they were lower.
Not to mention, you may not realize it's magical.
Yeah. If you don't realize it's magical and you put it on, you still get the benefits of the magical armor. But if you realize that it's magical, you may take it off and break it.
All right. Coulter, I'm going to have to call it here in just a few minutes.
Yeah, I heard.
She's being subtle, isn't she?
Very, very. So, all right. Well, we'll pick up the character finalization and everything next time then, and we'll continue the adventure with the new party.
Yeah.
I've already got the reason I'm coming to Wayrest, though.
Wait, what was that, Kevin?
I said I've already got the reason I'm going to be coming to Wayrest.
Than it did this time.
Now you're all talking over each other.
I can't hear them. I can
Anyway,
only hear you.
I said I've got the reason I'm coming to Wayrest.
Yes, we do have the reason for coming to Wayrest.
I was called in to find their missing cleric.
And then the ranger was hired to help.
Yep.
And then the barbarian, who knows? Maybe the barbarian is like a companion to the ranger.
That actually works out pretty well right there.
Yeah, I like it. All right, so we got our character concept. 2 weeks.
All right, man.
2 weeks.
I will see you in
2 weeks.
That will be
Same bat time, same bat channel.
The 2nd of December.
The 2nd of December. It's almost Christmas time.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
And we'll actually get 3 games in December before the end of the year.
All right, y'all.
Everybody have a good night.
I can't hear them, but
Kevin can't hear you, but he says good night. We'll see. I'll see about getting the new system up and running for the video and audio, and maybe it'll run a little bit more stable than the Roll20 stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it seems like there's certain times that are.
I'm out. Y'all have a good night.
A lot of.
Good night, Kevin.
Night, Kevin.
Yeah, there's certain times that it's a little bit less hammered.
So. All right. Well, I'm going to take a trip real quick, so I will talk to you all later.
All right. You have a good night. Have a good night, Caitlin.
All right. You too.
Bye.
And that will be it for tonight. We got a good start on the characters. We're going to get it up, get them finalized in between now and the next session, and kind of wrap it up in the next session. And then we'll jump on board and continue the adventure. Now that we know that these characters will be looking for the other characters who were killed in the woods by the goblins, pet wargs. So, have a good night. Have a great weekend. We'll see you in 2 weeks. For this game, anyway.